welcome to the newly revamped True Crime Podcast, Crime Time. Since the last hosts graduated from high school, I thought why not take it over and continue in their legacy of telling you guys some of the most horrifying and brutal true crime cases that have happened in the past few years. Today I have some company because I thought the podcast would be a little bit boring with just my commentary. So today I have Lola Sens.
Hi!
Brinkley Zabel. Woo! And Lily Warner.
Hi!
Yes!
Woo! Okay. Excited to be here.
Thank you guys.
A little spooked, but...
Okay, I cooked up a good one for you guys, so get ready and buckle in.
Buckled.
Thank you guys. Today, I will be telling you the story of the Turpin case.
Ooh.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, ready? Okay. I'm going to put my computer in my hands so
Okay.
I can actually not mess up my saying. Okay. David Turpin, born October 17th, 1961, was originally a computer tech who graduated from Virginia Technical College.
Okay.
He was born and raised in Virginia and decided to stick around in-state and attend a community college to earn his degree.
Nice. Yeah, valid.
Yep. While David was attending college, Louise Ann, born May 24th, 1968, was attending a local high school. According to the family, David and Louise met at church, and as the weeks passed, they got closer.
So she's younger.
Oh, just wait.
She's younger.
When David was 23 and Louise was the ripe age of 16, they eloped in Petersburg, Virginia in 1985.
Okay.
And this is my commentary, so already off the bat, that age difference is a major red flag.
Yeah, 7 years. Yeah,
is a little nuts.
That's a little bit
like
crazy.
If I was like dating someone who just graduated college.
Yeah,
not even. That's like more.
No, that's more.
Yeah.
It'd be like,
It'd be a sophomore with someone graduating.
Be like a senior dating a 6th grader.
Oh!
Yikes!
That's sad. Okay, now as a little side note, the Turpins identified as Pentecostal Christians.
Ooh.
Which I looked up the definition of, and Google gave me, quote, a form of Christianity that emphasizes the work of the Holy Spirit and the direct experience of the presence of God by the believer, end quote. So what
does that mean?
But they're dating children.
Yeah.
No, but what I got from that is that they're just like really religious. They're just like very, very religious and live it
all day, 24/7.
Okay,
Yes.
gotcha.
And then now as a part of their beliefs, the couple had multiple children.
Okay.
Because God called on them to do so.
Okay.
How many? Even though they're
do you have the number of multiple?
We're getting to that.
Okay.
Okay, so the couple...
Just very excited.
Yep, the couple proceeded to have 13 children.
Oh my...
Like back to back?
That poor baby. Not the children.
Was
the woman.
Yeah, I mean, period, she wanted it. Okay.
Did she?
All naming the kid with the letter J.
Oh!
So the first letter was J for all of them.
Did they have lives?
Oh, I thought you meant like all their names were just J.
J.
Like the letter
Oh,
J.
same.
I was like, what?
Okay.
No, like
J, James,
Jennifer,
Jenny.
Rose,
Yeah, okay.
yeah.
Understood.
Okay, so
now.
the children's ages ranged from 2 all the way up to 29. So they got like toddlers and like adults.
What the?
Okay, we know the eldest daughter, who was 29 then and is 32 now, as Jennifer Turpin. We also know Jordan Turpin and Joshua Turpin. But the identities and the true ages of the other kids have been kept confidential due to what's about to unravel with this story.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so from the public's perspective, the Turpins looked like a happy, religious, do-the-thing kind of family, right?
Yep.
Like, they're like doing that thing.
Yeah, they're getting by.
They're on that grind.
Yeah, okay, so Louise would post on her Facebook wall, like, photos of her and all of her children, but they would all have the same haircuts, boys and girls alike.
Yikes.
And all the kids were wearing the same clothes.
May I ask, what was the haircut?
Like, probably a bob.
So it was getting very
the
culty.
bob with the bangs.
Yeah.
It was very culty.
And then like bowl cut possibly, or like fresh shaven head. It's giving one of those.
Yeah, but then this is what I said. I was like, now some families might think that it's a cute thing.
Yeah.
To kind of give their kids the same haircut, name them all with the same
even though they're
letter
30
name.
and 2.
Yeah.
And make them wear the same clothes, but to me, it sounds like maybe some laziness coming from the parents. Like, oh, just throw on the same pair of clothes, same haircut, same name.
Right. Yeah, same name. Really.
Jeez,
Sorry.
bro. Sorry, I'm getting excited.
Okay. The parents moved the family a lot to different towns and states. They moved to Fort Worth, Texas in 1999, and then to Rio Vista, Texas in 2007, and eventually ended up in Paris. Not Paris for real Paris, but
Paris, Texas.
Paris, California in 2014.
Like that Lana Del Rey song?
Yep, exactly.
But not.
Okay, so when the family moved to Rio Vista, Texas, they kept the 2 youngest kids in the main house with them and moved the other 10 children into an isolated trailer on the house's property.
Yikes.
Wait, so even though they're like 30, they're still living
With
all
their
together?
parents.
Okay, that's
Are they
weird.
not allowed to leave?
I don't know. The kids recall memories of having to eat things such as ice,
What?
ketchup, and mustard to ease the hunger.
Oh my God.
Well, I was gonna say ice is good, but now I was like,
Because the parents would bring groceries weekly, but not enough to feed all the 10 children in the isolated trailer outside.
13.
10, but then they have the 3 inside. The
Oh,
3 youngest they keep
yeah.
inside for like 10
Oh, that's
actual
Oh my
days.
gosh.
Weird.
Yeah, okay, now listen to this. After the Turpin family left their property in Rio Vista, Texas neighbors reported finding feces,
I'm
beds
gonna
with
throw up.
rope ties tied around them,
I'm gonna throw up.
piles and piles of trash, and piles of dead animals such as cats.
I'm gonna throw up.
Not the kitties. You guys know how I feel about kitties.
So that's a little sus.
Yeah, that is a little
Wait,
sus.
where was that found? Just like,
Rio Vista, Texas.
by
yeah.
their
but,
house?
like by their house in the
By
backyard.
their house, in the
Okay,
backyard,
okay,
in the trailer, everywhere.
I'm
But
throw
don't you
up.
think the
Ew.
neighbors would kind of be like, hey, like this happened?
Wait,
yeah,
so
hey 911. This
there
is
was
happening.
10 people in the trailer,
Yes.
and it was
And
just
they would
like
get
camper,
weekly
like a
groceries.
camper.
But imagine 10 people in probably a smallish
yeah.
trailer.
Yeah.
I can't even handle like more than. My
I can
3
barely
family
be in this
members.
room with
I
y'all
can,
right
I
now.
can even handle me, my mom in my house, so that's it. And Marla.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Just kidding. Love you, mom.
Okay. The Turpin family then moved to Paris, California, where neighbors recalled the kids being silent, almost invisible. Like the kids appeared
really sad.
malnourished and pale.
That's
my
really
God.
sad.
And then other comments made about the family was that Luisa's sister asked to see the kids every once in a while, but Luis and David refused to let her see them.
What?
And another sister commented about the kids' weight, saying they looked like skin and bones.
Oh.
However, from an outsider's perspective, the Turpins family still looked like one big happy family due to Luis's positive Facebook posts of the family. And the family went to Disneyland a lot, which
Dang.
Ooh.
I know, period. But
Okay, that's a benefit.
and they went on a few family vacations.
That's so us.
Going to
We love-
Disneyland.
Yeah.
We love Disney.
We love Disney. I love this fam.
Okay.
I don't. We're joking. We're joking.
No,
Get me
don't say
in.
that. Okay. Now, nobody really suspected anything too weird to be happening within the family until Jordan Turpin. Remember that one girl?
Mm-hmm.
The only, like, one of the only 3
Yep,
that I introduced.
that's the
Yes.
oldest or
Yep.
something. Yeah.
She escaped from her family home in 2018. She was
this
joined
is
along with her younger sister who was 13, but the younger one got too scared and ran back
No,
into the
girl.
house.
Oh.
Jordan ran to get some distance from the house, so she
Yes.
ran a few miles. Not, I wouldn't say miles, but like a few feet away from
Yeah,
the house, just
right.
to kind of be like distance
Yeah.
herself. And she immediately dialed 911 on a
Smart.
deactivated phone she stole from the house. And I imagine it to just be from a cupboard. We have so many deactivated phones in my house, just
Yeah.
like in a cupboard.
Same.
And then, so while Jordan's on the FaceTime or on the call, I'm gonna play this to you guys because it's actually so. It's
Am I gonna get scared?
No, you're
I
not gonna
think
get
I've
scared.
seen this
Okay,
before.
ready?
911 emergency, what are you reporting?
I've seen this.
This is 911, do you have an emergency? I just ran away from home because I live in a family of 15, okay? Can you hear me? And we have abusing parents. Did you hear that? Okay, how did they abuse you? Okay, they hit us, they throw us across, they like throw us across the room. They pull our hair, they yank out our hair. I have my 2 little sisters right now are chained up.
Shut up.
Okay, how old are you? I'm
Okay, so that's like the basis of the whole
That's
call.
so sad.
Yes.
Okay,
so then,
correct me if I'm wrong, but was this the same girl? Like it was like when they called her and she like couldn't find it because they don't know their address,
Yeah,
they don't know their
they
phone
live.
number, like
yeah, she
because
doesn't
they're
know
like
anything, but she stole a piece of mail.
oh yeah,
Oh.
like smart, like
I
Don't
know,
spoil
girl,
don't
spoil.
No, that's just what.
Okay.
No,
That's
what
next.
happened.
That's literally next.
Yeah. But then Jordan, like we heard, claimed that her parents had been abusing her and her siblings throughout their whole lives, and that the smell of the house has become so bad that she could barely breathe. So then, after the call, the police met up with Jordan down the street and proceeded to ask her more questions. And the deputies on call that night, like the ones that were working that met her, said that 17-year-old Jordan's vocabulary, like you kind of heard, was a little weird. Like she just didn't like.
She sounded young.
Yeah, or like abusing
and 17,
parents.
she
Like
didn't sound 17. We're 17.
Yeah.
And she would like try to form words, but like nothing, like no new vocabulary would come out.
Like when I speak Spanish, like it's like not
It's not,
grammarly
like,
correct. Yeah.
So, instead of talking like a normal 17-year-old, her basic vocabulary was around 11 and 12-year-old. Jordan continued to show them pictures of the disgusting house, pictures of her siblings chained up, and the overall state of the house. Then the police obviously decided to raid the house because of possible endangerment of children. Because that's a rule, you don't need a warrant.
Right.
If
to
there's
get
children in danger.
involved. Yeah. Okay, so this is now possibly the most eerie part about this whole case.
Let me put my bubbler down.
Is the parents' reaction to the police when they like knock on the door, because the parents, they just have like this like we're screwed face on, and let me find it. It's
God.
like the most like she just gives creepy.
I'm
and
not
the
able-
mom?
I'm not able to
yeah,
sleep
the
tonight.
mom. Hold on.
I need my melatonin.
What's their Turpin interrogation?
I think the apples are.
Yeah, because they're just like. Okay, so this is the 911.
Violently dials.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so let me just show you her face, because it is honestly, because I've never been caught in the like.
When did this happen?
2018 is when she finally broke
God,
out.
that's like recent.
Hi, sorry to bug you.
So that's the mom.
Good.
Oh God.
We got a call for a check the welfare here at your house.
Like, look at her face.
Check the welfare, so
And
just
the dad in the back.
basically check on everybody. Make sure
They're like,
man?
oh shoot.
Yeah, why?
You guys have kids in the house?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You mind if we come in and just take a look, make sure
They
everything's
literally
okay,
look like they're about to
everything's
die. Like,
Yeah.
No.
And what kind of call did you get?
Well, we got a call that there was a young female walking around saying that she came from a house
Okay,
over
see,
here.
I think
We
they
were
should
able
not
to
have
find out
said
this
that
was
to
an
them.
accident.
Yeah.
Just want to check and make sure everybody's
I think
okay.
they just said it's
Think
none of your
she came
business.
from-
yeah.
That's what she
But she
said.
said-
From inside this house?
Yeah, that's what I'm
Think
saying.
so.
Of course they're Southern.
Otherwise, we wouldn't be knocking on
Did
your
she
door a
say her
Sunday.
name?
Oh
I
gosh.
don't know. Did she say her name?
I don't know offhand, but we
We don't
need to
know.
check.
We just need to check and make
Yeah,
sure
like,
Like,
everything's
their
okay.
face for the.
I don't
Her
think-
eyes look like
I
sunken
don't think
in. Ugh.
they should have said that again, because like what if that ended up like turning up and for some reason
Yeah.
they like couldn't find enough evidence to
And
like
then they would have
prosecute
taken that girl
them.
back in and.
Right,
Yeah.
because that girl isn't gonna be able to like live off her own. Like she
Yeah.
couldn't get out and stay out without
Yeah.
like the help of the authorities. Like
Yeah.
they said 11-year-old vocabulary. Like she
Yeah.
isn't functional as
Yeah.
a human to
Yeah.
do that.
So then, like we saw, the police walked into the house and are immediately encountered with the smell of human feces, decaying garbage, multiple dead pets. Like, did you hear the dogs barking in the background of
Yeah.
the video? Like, why are you having pets around if you
Right.
can't even take care of your own kids?
Right.
So they're obviously mentally messed up.
Yeah, and then moldy food on every square footage
Oh.
inside of the house.
Yeah.
So then, after a deeper search, they found the other 12 children. One had been shackled to a bed for weeks, and it
Shut
seems
up.
like 2 others had been recently shackled before the police arrived. All the children were just covered in bruises, caked with dirt, and were so malnourished the police assumed they were all under 18, when in reality 7 of the children were over 18, so they're not even
Like
children.
20, yeah.
They're considered adults.
Oh my God.
So then the police, obviously, after finding these horrific things, immediately arrested the parents.
Good.
So then I'll explain these 2 things in like 2 separate little things. So the legal matters and then the nature of their crimes. I'll start with the legal matters. Both of the Turpin parents were charged with 12 counts of torture, 12 counts of false imprisonment, and 7 counts of abuse of a dependent child, and 6 counts of abuse of child abuse. They were held at a $9 million bond, and both arrested with only 25 years
Shut up.
to life, with the
25?
possibility of parole after their 22nd year.
Shut
Which
up.
means that if it's 2018, then 2024, they could, within the next decade or so.
Walk free. Oh my god. Oh my god. And I'm like,
That'd be
not
like
even the death
2040.
penalty is good enough.
Oh,
it should be
yeah.
like 80 years.
Yeah.
Like some
Yeah.
people get
Or
charged
they,
like,
will, like, die in
130
jail, yeah.
years for like getting, I don't know, in like a car crash where they kill someone. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
oh my god.
So now I'll get into the nature of their crimes, so like what they actually did to the kids. So then, for years, the parents imprisoned, beat, and strangled their children, and only allowed them to eat once a day and bathe once a year.
Once
Once
a
a
year?
year?
Yeah, once a
Actually?
year. is crazy.
What's
Where
the
did
point
they-
of even bathing then?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did they come up with these rules? Like, where were they like, okay,
God
once
called
a
on
year?
them.
Oh my gosh, wow.
And then the children, like I said, appeared much younger because of malnourishment. For example, 29-year-old Jennifer weighed 82 pounds.
Shut up.
82 pounds is crazy, even for like
That's
a
like
9-year-old.
my sister weighs less. It weighs more than that.
Yeah.
She's 11.
And
Shut
I said,
up.
which is nuts.
Which is nuts. Which is
The
nuts.
kids appeared to lack basic knowledge of the world and limited vocabulary. After their parents were charged, after the parents were charged, the adults went on to live their lives, obviously with like the help.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, like how do you even like recut like 29 years?
Of that crap.
That's like half your life.
Yeah.
And then obviously still impacted from the years of torture.
Oh, yeah.
However, this is so sad. The younger ones, like still the kids, I wish I could say it ended happily for them, but they went on to more foster kids,
Yeah,
like more foster
yeah.
parents that just continued their abuse.
Stop
That's
it.
so
I know, like I read that their next house, like the dad was even meaner, doing like sexual things.
Stop
to them,
it.
which is so sad. 'Cause
Why wouldn't
Those
the
poor children.
adult siblings take them? I guess
Yeah,
like
I know.
that's
They
not
probably
really
so
fair to
much,
say
yeah.
because like they
And
can't
there's,
even
like,
provide for themselves yet.
Yeah. So then my last statement is life for the Turpins will always be so hard, and I'm so sad that they had to go through the things they did.
That's horrible.